Hey everyone, welcome back to my Let's Play of Etrian Odyssey IV Legends of the Titan. I know it's been a hot minute. I'll be completely honest, I haven't been able to record a single episode of anything for probably over 10 days now because we were in Tech Week for my play that I'm in, and it was just a lot. And yeah, so I have time again. So I'm here and we're gonna go explore, not that, this cave that I found that I didn't go into yet. Yeah, the underground lake. We're gonna go there. And then we might knock out some quests. Oh, we're trying to go rescue the hold on. Did we get another? Were we supposed to go follow homie? Stupid whirlwind. I usually start with, and last time whirlwind took the medium after we defeated that boss. Fuck that boss. But more so fuck whirlwind. I kind of knew. I don't know yet if he's evil or what. But I haven't trusted him from day dot, so knew he was gonna do some shenanigans. But anyways, hey, I need to fight one of those again. Ugh. Thank you all for your patience. I need to turn on the volume because it's blasting in my ear. There we go. I think it's a frozen moth. At first I thought it was like a ninja or something. I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyways, I don't remember what we're supposed to do, but I will figure it out. And thank you for your patience, and we're gonna jump back in. My train of thought is all over the place. Also, thank you all so much for your continued support of the series and the channel and everything. I know I thank you for so many things. Sorry about that. It's really cool being able to say, like, I'm a legit YouTube channel now. Like, I know we were legit before and they, like, reduced the requirements to become, like, a partner. But now I feel like it's, like legit, which is very exciting. And I'm very grateful. So I really hope to keep this YouTube channel going strong for a long time because it's a really fun way to play games. And I love, like, sharing the experience of games with people, right? Especially because a lot of these are, like, single player games, so like the only way you really can share it is like, you know, we both, I and then the viewers play it and we can talk about it in the comments, and like I just find that really fun, so thank you for that. I'm guessing something's gonna happen and this is gonna unfreeze. Here's a okay. Well, no. Could be this. Yeah. I guess I'll leave it. How do I want to... like that? I guess I can also put it as like a door, but it's not really a door. Okay, anyways, we'll just leave it like that. Put this here. Oh, it's a bat! Oh my god, like the curve of the wing going like that, I thought it was the stinger of like a bee. Okay, so this is water. Yeah, I guess we'll just put exclamation marks for now. I don't really know how else to... Oh wait, nope. I like how I say that and then I immediately break my own labeling scheme. Wow, the word label did not come to me for a hot minute there. I think it's like that. Okay, and then we're on water. I hope you all are having a good start to your June. sad that the last time I uploaded for this was, I think, before June. I think it was May 31st. That's a gathering point. I don't think I can get there as it stands. It's crazy how fast the year is going, which I feel like I always say that, but you know, that is how it be. Let's see, check. I saw a turtle. As you carefully tread on the frozen ground, you notice something in the pillar of ice before you. Seems to be part of an animal's body, but the ice encasing it is too thick to see it more clearly. You ignore it and go on your way. Okay, I guess I'll... Let's just use every symbol we have. Oh, hi. Okay. Oh, that's not there. Hi. Here? I'll leave those uncolored so I know I haven't gone there yet. Water? Bah, I don't think I'm scared of the turtles anymore, but I could be wrong. I always forget. And also when you like walk around on easy mode sometimes to get materials, you tend to build a lot of false confidence, and that can be very dangerous. Ooh, I wonder if this one will use the slot. Oh, maybe I light that? Do I have a way? I guess the mage, right? Sometimes... I don't want to slide in front of him, so we're gonna play it safe. I was gonna say, seeing the Shy Guy when I glanced over, are any of you playing the new Mario Kart? I know I'm not. I don't have a Switch 2. Isn't it crazy? I don't know if y'all heard about how like GameStop and stuff, they were when people came to pick up their Switches, they were stapling the receipt to the box, and I guess the way that Nintendo packaged it, the screen of the Switch 2, is this higher than normal? Oh, maybe that's why it looks so weird. Anyways, I like looked over. Anyways, the staples were going into the screen of the Switch. I was like, who is packaging it that close to the edge? Like, that seems like such a bad idea in any situation for anything. You know what I mean? Oh god, it's the monkeys. Fire? Okay, I was like, I think they resist everything. We'll go for homing in the back. Ow. He's fine. We'll do dismiss blow. Hey. Toxic bone. I don't know why I just sung that to the tune of the Ace of Spades, because that is not what that song is. But anyways, the stapling thing is crazy, but I obviously haven't been... Oh, there's a shiny one? Come on. I haven't been playing Mario. But I have watched, like, Barbarous King play it, who's the one I watch for a lot of Mario content, and it seems like it's kind of like a mixed bag. Fennel. Like, it seems like there's a lot of like random or like RNG sort of stuff. Like, I think when you get like hit by like 5 items in a row, or you know, stuff like that, that makes it not fun. I don't know. I've never been a big Mario Kart person. Like, racing games stress me out, so I've always sucked at it. Yeah. But like other than that, like in terms of like new games and stuff, I've been watching. I'm mostly up to date with all the games that have been releasing for the Summer Game Fest, the PlayStation State of Play, and then there is just a Microsoft one. Which there's not a ton that like I'm like, oh, is that new? The color looks slightly off. Let me see, can I... Hello? Okay, yeah. That was weird. Oh, I have to go up and down, not left and right. Anyways, there's not a ton that I'm like uber excited for. Resident Evil 9 is cool. I'm gonna watch someone else play it. That's not my kind of game to play. But I do love it. And what else? I feel like there wasn't a ton for me. There are games I'm excited about, like, oh, Persona 4 Revival? Is that what it's called? Which, I'm, like, conflicted about it, because I've never beaten Persona 4. I have Golden for the PS Vita, and I never beat it. But I have gotten pretty far. So, like, if I were to play it for the channel, it wouldn't be like a 100% blind Let's Play, you know? So I don't know, like, if there's value in it or not. And I still need to beat Persona 3. But in terms of, like, in general, if... Oh, I forgot we're ranked up now. Nice. I'm curious to see what they did for it, because playing Persona 4, I feel like there was a lot of quality of life stuff that they could stand to improve on, at least like from my perspective, because the dungeons in those games, or that game I should say, always felt like it dragged on a bit. I don't know if it's because, like, as cool as the card system was, like, after battle, I feel like it did make battles take longer, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. But between that and, like, just, I think, was Persona 4 where the leveling seemed really slow? I think that was. I can't remember. It's been so long. I think I talked about that in my Persona 3 playthrough, how I felt like just, like, trying to level up, your personas and stuff was just such a slow experience. I don't think I'm confusing that with Persona 3, because I don't think I've felt like that with Persona 3, but I could be wrong. Who knows with my memory? You can't really trust it. Put that there. Sure. Okay. But yeah, I mean, I am excited about it, of course. If anything, I'll probably play it for myself. Just because I love Persona. Well, we could do... Yeah. Ba-da. What else? I don't think there's been much else, actually. I'm trying to think. No, I don't think so. Which is kind of sad, but then again, maybe that's my own fault for not being into more games. I don't know. Oop. Okay. Looks like 3. And that's probably like that. Do. Shortcut. Hi, kitty cat. If she fits, she sits. She's so funny. Oh, I was like, why am I so confused? Because I hit that. So... Oh, is it 2? Oh, it's 2 across. Oops. Okay, that makes sense. Not me thinking it was a boss fight. Ooh, what are they? I feel like I'm forgetting something else I was excited for. Well, I am excited for Silent. Alright, y'all. I don't even know how to explain what happened. So I thought it was my headset because sometimes I bump the headset cable and then the audio gets funky. So usually I can just like twist it and it's fine, like put it back in properly, you know? And that wasn't working. So then what I did was I just unplugged my headset and I plugged it into my tower and I was like, okay, great, we're fine. Like it was showing me coming up on the mic thing. And then I went to edit the video and all of my audio, like the game sounds fine. It's me. My audio is like a chipmunk talking, but you can't understand a word I'm saying. It's like a beeping chipmunk for over an hour. Because it wasn't registering as not looking right on the audio levels. So I don't really know what to do. I save stated too many times to go back to a point before I made a lot of progress. So I might just kind of have to skip through and recap stuff. So I'm really bummed. And I'm trying not to like get upset about it because I'm just really mad at myself for not checking that it sounded okay. I thought it was the headset issue and not my mic, but yeah, I have it on in the background. There I am. Look at that. Was back in happier times. I just put on Etrian Odyssey background music for now. Etrian Odyssey IV. Oh my god, it's gonna bother me. It's gonna bother me so much. Yeah, I mean, so I went through this dungeon. Let's see. I don't really know how to. We found this thing in the middle, and it says that I need a special flame to light it, which I did not have. I fought this guy, and Violet died. Then we got the stuff to finish the quest, and we did. We took another quest that there's like some moaning in the Sacred Mountains, so did that. This was funny and I wish it didn't get fucked up. Basically it was like, let me turn this down a little bit. It's like, oh, you hear the source of the moaning. Do you want to stay? And then I was like, yes. And then it was like, oh, are you sure? And I was like, yes. And it's like, but are you really sure? And I was like, yes. And then it's like, oh, wait, actually the moaning isn't coming from here. You have to find out where it's actually coming from. I'm like, what? But I couldn't find it. I like flew around for a little bit. And nothing showed up. So I'm guessing I need to be able to go up a higher level, on my skyship, and then I'll be able to find it. Yeah, I was looking for it, and then I came up to here. Let me see. Yeah, because I was also worried about where I was going to find Whirlwind. You spot a skyship with a dull green sail near the stone monument at the northern ravine. It's that bitch, Whirlwind. You've seen it before at the gates at the Ursus. It can only be Whirlwind, the bitchish skyship. You maneuver the stallion on an approach vector, but just then something happens in the ravine. So yeah, apparently he took the thingy bopper, the tablet, and just... That's why I was missing from the dungeon. The clouds permeating the valley disappear while you clash with a boiling lizard. Whirlwind must have found the stone tablet and stashed it away. Skyship vanishes into the northern skies. Bum, 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 bum. It's such a bummer because I go into the next area and I go into the next dungeon and the music is so good. Which I guess we'll hear it next episode. That's fine. I'm so frustrated with myself and I'm so sorry about that, y'all. I think I flew around for a while. I fought one of these guys. This is the snow garden. Oh, yes. Oh, and then I found, yes, over here, there was a little, if you, like, went down, you could go through a crack. And then this is where you could find the poison cave, which was referenced by one of the other quests. It was you needed to go to the poison cave and get cork bark, which I think they were saying you can only specifically get if you have, like, one of the monsters, like, poison, get on a tree. So when you get here, it says that there's like a bat. Yeah, at the end of the cabin, you discover a cave and take bare notice of a small bat emerging from it. But the bat's flight is weaving and unsteady. It isn't long before it falls to the earth unmoving. Makes me sad. Feel a chill at the ill omen. If you wish to escape the bat's fate, you must solve the cave's secret. Toxic cave. Toxic tunnel. Unclean cave despoiled by chaos. So yeah, this is a cave where there's lizards that spew poison, which is interesting to say the least. And you have to get one of them to spew the poison onto the gathering point. I'll just speed through it a little bit. I'm so sorry, this episode's gonna be dog shit. Oh, I recorded for so long too. I tried to fight one of the lizards and I got my shit wrecked, so I reloaded. I finally got one of them to vomit on it, and then I got the cork bark. It took way too long. There was a sentinel here, and it's like, oh, you might want to be careful because he needs help, and you don't know how dangerous these monsters are. And then it's like a fucking owl and a couple of the other things. Let me see. Is there another song? Maybe there's a song. The Redstone Forest. We can do this. Sure. Yeah, this was the fight, which was super easy, and what he gave me in return was some fruit, which you could find here at this little point. So I guess you can go back. I turned in the snow garden to this artist here, who gave me an item, and then, or not an item really, I guess the experience. And then I got a Kibo shield from the poison one, which is a little bit stronger and it protects against poison a little bit more. So I equipped that on myself. Not very many items and stuff for us. We randomly ran into that one lady. And entrance to the Northern Skies. Super cool dungeon land called the Cloudy Stronghold. Which was not what I was expecting at all. Kingdom of Collapsed Ideals. There's the tree. When you pass through the ravine to the Northern Skies, you see 3 unfamiliar skyships in the air. The cannons equipped on those black skyships would seem to mark them as vessels of war. A man clad in armor appears on the nearest skyship and hails you. Be warned that you are approaching Imperial territory. We were told of you and that you would be coming to this land. An explanation for our esteemed knight's actions and a proposal for a peaceful resolution are being prepared. We would invite your lord, the Owlin Count of Tharsis, to attend a parley in person. A parley. He asked you to bring the Count of Tharsis to a specified labyrinth. Oops. You will not force your way through the blockade without a fight, and you do not judge it to be a winning one. Oh, I can take them easy. Alright, yeah, and then I think I try to move around, but they don't really let you. I wonder if I could find the dungeon music. The land beyond the clouds. Is that what that is? The fall of the final enemy. Oh, that seems a bit of spoilers. Oh, I found it. Maybe. Is this it? Oh, yeah, that's it. That's it. That's the music for the area. Isn't that cool? Dun, 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 dun. Ah, hello. How goes your pursuit of the medium? An empire and their fleet of warships. Things are progressing in an unexpected direction. I'd bet my Margarita that Whirlwind is connected to the Empire. I'll accept their parley offer, of course. Fucking Whirlwind. Though I would like to ask you to provide escort to the meeting point. I'll make a mission of it in the hopes that you'll accept. And then we do. Self-styled Empire that has kidnapped the medium would like to meet with me. Please act as escorts on the journey. This mission will involve escorting me to the specified rendezvous point with the Empire. The Empire. From what you've told me, the meeting will be held in the Cloudy Stronghold. It would be best to head there first. This is a vital step in reclaiming the medium and the Titan's heart. Success is paramount. Hell yeah, brother. Hello there, the Dive. The Outland Count wanted some improvements made to the Stalia, so that's done. Pleased to tell you that the old girl could take as many as 4 attachments now. The Count's already aboard. If you're ready, it's time we gotta move on. What, didn't the Count tell you? I'll be along for the ride to see those Empire folks. Not as a bodyguard or ambassador exactly. Don't you worry too much about it. I must say, it's been a while since I gotta go up in the clouds, but all eyes are on you now. The Dive? But all, I can't read. So I'm pretty sure I messed it up the first time I read it too. Yeah, so we can equip 4 things now. I don't have much I want to, besides like if we need like rare plants or treasure or whatnot. I was hoping that he would upgrade our ship so we could go a level higher because I really wanted to go try and finish that quest. But maybe after the shenanigans of what happens in here. Alright, let me get back here. And then I fill it in a little bit. Da-da-da-da-da. I love the design of the area. Okay, let me see if I can find... Is this the... Oh, this is the music for the area. I found it. Oh, sorry. The building looks old but solidly constructed. A simple Imperial skyship is moored near it. You are prepared for your meeting with the Empire, then land your skyship and step inside. Oh, this was the music. Yeah. It's so cool. South Sanctuary. Isn't it a bop? You can see me dancing to it. You step into the... You look at my face. That's so funny. I was I was jamming. You step into the South Sanctuary where the meeting is due to take place at the Outland Counts. I'm still dancing. All right. Eventually I get over it. It is a bop though. I can't really fault myself. Near the entrance, Imperial soldiers have been posted to keep monsters away from the summit. I'll stay with your skyship so she's ready to go on a moment's notice, so don't you be worried about that. Is this an Imperial structure, do you think? Looks like a library or something of the sort. Well then, the time has come. Forward, everyone. It's like it's a really pretty dungeon. Like I like the colors, and of course it's a library, which I love books, so this is like a really cool dungeon to me. And the music is incredible. The little crevice being like a weird book that's like slightly a different color was kind of strange to me, but whatever. The music is bopping. Alright, so fill that in, and then... in here... indoors... There's asshole McGee. Past the open door stands a man whose face is familiar to you. Hate him. His hair is slicked back and his stare is pointed, but it is unmistakably still Whirlwind. You notice that his usual leather armor has been shed for cold steel armor befitting an Imperial Knight. Just as he finishes making a formal greeting, a young man emerges from a room further in. I thank you for meeting with me this day, Outland Count. I am Boulder, son and representative of Emperor Alfoder. I am gladdened to my heart's core to be reunited with fellow humans. The Imperial Prince's carriage, dang it, is dignified and aloof. I read that as his voice every time. He and the Count exchange brief pleasantries, but the official talks will take place in private. Don't worry, the Count reassures you. Margarita won't let anything happen. The dog barks happily. I don't know why we brought the dog. I know you must have questions as well. I suggest that you speak to Whirlwind while I am indisposed. Count smiles dauntlessly and walks into the next room. Yay, Whirlwind. My favorite guy. You are left alone in the room with Whirlwind. He looks at you expressionlessly. He seems to bear no rancor towards you, at least. I hate that word. Rancer? Rancor. Rancor. What will you ask him? Who he is? My true name is Loga. My bloodline has served the Emperor for generations as Imperial Knights. About 10 years ago, I was given a mission to go beyond the barrier, that wall of clouds in the ravine. But my skyship crashed within view of Tharsis. Ever since, I've posed as a wandering explorer and waited for the right opportunity. The medium's fate. She's safe. She should still be resting in the echoing library to the north as our guest. Sentinel's legend has it that the vessels took the Titan's soul back with them. What they refer to by this is the medium herself. Bringing the Titan's soul back to the Empire was one of my tasks. I didn't think it would take that form, though. We have no intention of harming the girl, but she will remain in our custody until we are done with her. What the Empire is. The Empire is descended from the humans who once lived at the foot of Yggdrasil, Warwin says calmly. It was our ancestors who created the vessels and sentinels. After an accident at Yggdrasil, most of us, save for a few, evacuated north beyond this cloudy stronghold. That is the truth behind the battle for the Holy Tree passed down through the vessel's legend. We are the humans they tell of who ran from the Titan. That must have been how it seemed to them. His delivery of the explanation is matter-of-fact and detached. Nothing. Over 100 years ago, the Empire was faced with the dilemma that we'd need Yggdrasil's power to solve. To harness it, we'll need the Titan's heart, its soul, and its crown. The vessels had the soul, the heart was with the Sentinels, and the crown was an heirloom of the Count's. The crown was easy to get, since the Count didn't know its value. The heart and soul weren't so simple. At first, I thought of simply taking the medium away, but then my cover in Tharsis would have been blown. So I kept a low profile until the heart was found. With both gathered in the same place, I made my move. Pained expression flickers on his face as he tells you this. Rebuke him, question his reasons, or sympathize with him. So, question his reasons, right? I don't sympathize because I don't really understand why. Your anger and distrust are only natural since I did betray you. I could have been entirely open and possibly had the willing help of the Count, the vessels, and the Sentinels. But the Empire's problem was nearing a crisis point, and I could not fail. So I made sure I was holding all the cards before opening negotiation, knowing full well how it would look. Right now, His Imperial Highness is in there, explaining to the Count how necessary Yggdrasil's power is to us. Oh my god, ow. Once the crisis has passed, we will return the heart. And of course, the medium will be free to... Just then, the door bursts open, interrupting Whirlwind's speech. The Count comes out alone, utterly enraged. His face is red and his lips are drawn into a tight line. Not long afterward, the Imperial Prince appears from the next room and addresses the Count. Outland Count, is our dream of utopia truly so difficult to understand? If you are a leader of men, then you must consider what is most beneficial to Tharsis as well. We are both humans who share an ancestry. What else can we do but join hands? The Count's response is heated and stern. And you think this worth sacrificing the medium, slaughtering the vessels and the sentinels? Your project is loathsome to me. What worth is there in a utopia built on a mountain of corpses? Plot twist! Warwin's eyes widen at hearing this and he turns toward his lord. But the Imperial Prince does not answer and only gazes quietly at the Count. Seems further explanation is due. I cannot let you leave in this state. Loger, detain the Outland Count. I leave the handling of his escort to your discretion. There is a moment of his hesitation before Whirlwind, or rather the Imperial Knight Loger, draws his giant sword. The blade begins to emit a mechanical whir. Loger approaches the Count. You step quickly between the two. Oh, what a good time this is. So happy to fight him. It's very much Final Fantasy, that sword. Like Buster Blade, you know? Yeah, so I was pretty nervous going into the fight. Oh my gosh. No, I don't think so. Also, freaking none of my... I can't inflict any status ailments or bind, like, any boss ever, I feel like. It just, like, never works. Swordbreaker has been really killing it, though, with dodging stuff. So yeah, I was trying to find a weakness. I don't think I found a weakness. And then I was like, I always consider trying to do something else, and then I just stick with, you know, Power Break or any of my other things. I have been doing a lot of taunting, a lot of Strike Guard, Party Shield, which has been pretty nice. Poison is also really nice in normal fights. It's just that on bosses, it doesn't always prove to be very useful at all. But yeah, we get through... let me change this. I'll go to this song. Or not that one. Let's do this one. Yeah, I get through. No one dies. It doesn't last very long. Then he just, like, he literally just fucking dips. I was so mad. I was like... Logre swings his signature sword, putting distance between himself and your party before speaking sternly. I'm sorry, but the situation has changed. I have nothing else to say to you now. But if you're worried for the medium, come to the Echoing Library. If you think you're right, try and stop us. Remember, though, the next time we meet, I won't hold back like this. Which makes me so want to chase after him. With that, Logre withdraws from the labyrinth. Seems the Imperial Prince has retreated as well. Nicely done. The Prince gave me a general outline of the plan, but based on what little I heard, I could never agree to it. It involves sacrificing the vessels, the sentinels, and the medium to save their wretched empire. We must put a stop to this. We can discuss this further once we're back home. Let's be gone from here. Oh, and then of course in my nature I was like, I want to explore, but they're probably not going to let me. But surprisingly, they do let you explore. And so then I do proceed to explore a little bit. And then I get jump scared by a lizard. It's a pretty cool mechanic. So it's like, I think it's supposed to be that, they, oh my gosh, they disappear for a few steps as they're walking, which is cool. Yeah, so they kind of appear and reappear, as you can see. Sorry, I was like, I'm so bummed. I really am bummed. Anyway, so I do explore a little bit. I go around here. I get some items. Get into a fight. We have a flame rat and a Medusa tree, and my immediate fear was that the Medusa tree was gonna petrify me. But like so far, all I've seen is that it can bind people, you know, which sucks. But they're not too bad. I got a shortcut. I did some upgrading, which I can go over. I fought some more things. Oh, and then I tried to fight a lizard, which I'll let you see how well that goes. One of those times where it's like I wish I didn't save state so often, because then I probably could have had a save that I could use. Let me go back to the other music. I don't remember if I found a weakness. I was trying. Oh, and then it vanished. Oh my god, it's so fucking annoying. But that's what the other lizards do, right? This is pretty much just like a bigger version. Or not a lizard, I guess they're like chameleons or whatever. But, which is a lizard. But anyways, but yeah, so I think I was just trying to find a weakness. It took like 3 turns for it to reappear though, which was so fucking annoying. And then it 2-shot us with an ice move, which was fun. So, yeah, then we all died and I just reloaded. I kept exploring. Oh, then there was a pink bird, a peach bird. I got a peach leg and said, why do I have Princess Peach's leg? I don't want that. I fought more of them. We got all the way through. I think I got something cool here. Oh, a spell, Zeus's Wrath. So it's probably like some kind of strong electrical spell, which is pretty cool. I might have to try that out. And then I tried to explore and they yelled at me. And then I went back, I think. Yeah, perhaps we should return to Tharsis, you think, to hear the Count's story and plan next steps. Yeah. Da, 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 da. Went back. Ah, thus is my sweet home again. Things are about to get more hectic, I suspect. Hectic? Here? Never. Once you've settled back in, come to the Grand Court. We can discuss what must be done, as well as your reward. I've got a thing or two to tell you about the skyship, too. I'll be by the Grand Court for that later. We can hash it out then. With that, the Ellen Count and the Wharf Master disembark from the Stalia. Yes, I'm hoping that means that he's going to give me the upgrade I need to fly higher. So that's the hope. But anyways, I'm really sorry for how this episode turned out. I'm very bummed. I was having a good time recording, finally getting to record after 10 days, and then I fucked it up. So this is a bad episode, and I apologize for that, and hopefully the next one will be normal. So thanks for your patience, and I will see y'all on the next one. Lights off, dark out.